2015 International CES, where innovation comes to market. You know, CES stands totally for innovation and the promise and the power of technology.
This is my first time at CES. I'm so happy, man. There's so many cool products here and so many amazing things, and to be a part of something I'm launching, that's even sweeter, you know?
Well, it's fun for me to be here just to see everything as well as a consumer.
The world's most important tech show, and it's a must be here.
Okay, so this is Belty, or the first smart belt. So it's a belt that auto-adapts itself to its wearer. So for example, if you sit down or if you eat a bit too much, it will loosen. And of course, when you stand up, it tightens. And it also gives you some feedback about your body, your activity, also your inactivity. If you stay too long at your desk, it will nudge you and tell you, get up and move. And it's also the first device that allows you to follow the trend of your waistline on the long term, which is a very important indicator for health. The belt is, of course, connected to a smartphone, but you can use it without the smartphone because it's an interface. You can communicate with the belt just by tapping on it, and it gives you tactile feedback to make you understand if you have to move or things like this. And when you need to see figures and curves, you just go to your smartphone to see that. Well, for the moment, it's a belt for men. Okay, men who want to take care of themselves and also to have fun. We don't want to be too serious. We're on the wellness part, not on the health or diet things. We just want to have fun and take care about our users.
We've been coming to CES probably for about 20 years. We started off at Comdex, and then when Comdex went away, started getting over to CES. Everybody's here. All the important people are here. This is where we meet most of our large, especially our export customers, our international customers. Well, we're going to celebrate our 25th year in business this year. We've been doing excess computer and consumer electronics now since 1990. So we're going to be meeting folks and showing them what we do, trying to help both vendors and our customers, trying to help them get rid of their excess inventory. At the same time, we're shipping now to 140 different countries. So we're able to protect some of their channels if they need be to get them into countries where it wouldn't be having any channel conflict for them.
Muse is a brain-sensing headband that senses the electrical activity of your brain in real time while it guides you through focus attention exercises. Neuroscience has shown us that the brain is like a muscle and you can work it out. So in broad strokes, what Muse does is it empowers you to think of your brain in that way and to train it, like hitting the gym, weightlifting, that kind of thing, right? Except for your ability to pay attention. Recent research from Harvard showed that distracted, wandering mind actually makes you unhappy. It has a detriment to your emotional well-being. And that's not a hard thing to understand intuitively, because like at the bottom of your day when you're trying to go to sleep, all the way to the top of your day when you're trying to be productive, and everything in between, distractions just get in the way. They always get in the way. So when you train your ability to be focused and pay attention, you train your ability to stave off distractions. So the way Muse does this is it guides you into a beautiful natural environment like a beach or a rainforest, and it correlates the weather in that environment to your brain in real time. So here, let me tell you the story of what it's like. You're in there, it guides you, it says focus on your breathing, and you're like, oh, that's gonna be easy. So you focus on your breathing, and then you're like, oh, what was I gonna have for dinner? Who is that person? Is that a plastic bag? Blah, blah, blah. You know, your mind starts to wander, and immediately the weather in the environment responds through the headband to your brain activity changing state, sends that information to your phone via Bluetooth, and the sound of the environment changes in real time. So the wind starts to pick up, the rain starts to pour, and you immediately are cued through that audio feedback that, oh yeah, I'm wandering, I'm trying to pay attention. And that brings us back to the neuroscience, because that loop is the equivalent of a rep. So when you use Muse, the brain sensing headband, you get so many more reps in, you work out that ability to pay attention, you're able to pay attention in your daily life when you're not using Muse, and ultimately your emotional well-being starts to increase.
What's exciting about Sling Television is that we're offering the first over-the-top TV service that offers live content as well as on-demand and prior content from all these networks. So it's essentially the same experience you're used to getting from a cable company, but at a fraction of the cost, with no contracts, no commitments, and you can cancel anytime.
His name is FO15 Luxury in Motion. That's why we say in the future cities become more and more dense, traffic becomes more and more dense, and that's why time and private space is kind of a luxury good of the future, and also unlimited access to information, and that's what this vehicle behind me offers.
So what we have here is our Phoenix 3 multi-sport GPS watch. Something that we did really cool with Phoenix 3 is we basically took our full multi-sport training set and incorporated our smartwatch platform called Connect IQ. So you are able to load third-party apps on it, making it a smartwatch in addition to a multi-sport training watch. With this, we have a couple of different options. We have our gray and silver, which is right here, but we also have our premium sapphire unit, which comes with a stainless steel band and sapphire lens. Something that's really cool that we've been able to incorporate with Connect IQ are these analog watch faces, being able to customize your watch to the user. So with this, you are able to get this stainless steel band with an analog watch face, making it a very slick, very sharp watch that is really 24/7 wearable. It is water rated up to 100 meters, so you're basically good for anything short of dropping it in the ocean. It has up to 15 hours of GPS battery life, 50 hours in GPS mode, and 6 weeks in watch and activity tracking mode. So this really does have a full multi-sport feature set, no matter if you are running, hiking, biking, swimming, skiing, snowboarding. It really runs the full gamut of activities.
It is Polaroid's newest, latest, and greatest product. It'll be available in the spring for $129. Basically, everyone is using their smartphones to take pictures nowadays. So what we figure is you take your smartphone, you capture your picture, then you connect it to the mobile printer, which is less than a pound, so it's easy to take around, and you just pair it to your phone using Bluetooth or NFC, and in less than a minute, it'll print out a really cool 2x3-inch zero ink print. Uses no ink cartridges, no ribbons to change. All of the ink is actually in the paper, so it's a thermal imaging type thing. It is wicked cool, and I actually just sent a cool picture here while we've been talking, so you can see it printing. And it's just one of those things that it's super cool and easy to use. 2x3-inch prints with a sticky back, so you can take it off and stick it anywhere you want. As I said, Polaroid Zip mobile printer, $129, available in the spring. So the really cool thing with Zinc Zero Ink paper is it has thousands of dye crystals in it with the cyan, magenta, and thermal imaging in the printer actually then makes the picture pop up. So it never smudges, it never smears, it never fades, never goes away, and there's no ink cartridges to change or buy or any of that stuff. All you have to do is buy this special zinc paper that goes with it, and it's about between 30 and 50 cents a sheet. You can buy it in different quantities. We sell it in 10 packs, 30 packs, 50 packs. Obviously, the more quantity you buy, the cheaper the paper is. You just open it up, pop it in there, and you're ready to go.
Well, what we do differently is that we're taking 4K technology, so there's more and more 4K content available. So that 4K content is upscaled to near 8K performance, and you don't have to go out and wait for 8K content to come. Use existing HD or 4K content, the television will upscale it, and then the panel technology has the ability to reproduce 66 million subpixels, which is 167% more than standard 4K. Yeah, so this is a unique Sharp technology. We're able to take a LCD screen and wrap it around a structure. Like in this case, the example is a pole. So in, let's say, a mall or a store, that company might be able to, or would be able to put in a wraparound display that tell consumers, you know, what's going on, what's on sale, and we think there's some great applications for this technology.
What we're showing here today is our new X900C TV. So this is actually the world's thinnest LCD TV, coming in at 4.9 millimeters. So it's actually thinner than my Xperia Z3V smartphone. So if I held my phone up here, I don't know if you can get a slightly thinner than that phone, so pretty awesome option there, and you can take we basically have what we call a floating mount design. So the TV does come with the wall mount in the box, then you can mount it onto your wall, and it only sticks out 4 centimeters from the wall. So very, very thin, almost just blends into your wall and looks like it's part built into the wall to an extent. Another pretty cool feature here is we've introduced Android TV. So this year's 4K lineup from the entry level up to the top will have Android TV built in. So that gives me the full access to the Google operating system. So pretty much anything that I can do on my Android-based phone, I can now do on the TV. So that allows me to do Google Cast, so I can take a video that I'm watching on HBO Go, throw it to the TV, and then resume what I was doing on my phone.
We are a very innovative brand. We are the first wireless scanner mouse in the world, in the market. Press this button, and you can start scanning. And after that, you can press the button again. And you can crop whatever you want. Let's say this free list. You press OK, and then you can drag it to Words or PDF or Excel. Let me show you. See, and all the texts are editable, so it saves you so much time.
You know, it's the first time at CES. We just launched on Indiegogo back in November and got 7 times what we had asked for in terms of funding. So it's been a pretty exciting ride for us. So you have the option of using an RC controller. We give people options, but really the selling point here is if you've never flown a drone before, it's so easy to use the phone. There are a few different features. So one is that you can open the phone and everything is one click. They're all one-click commands to take off, to land, to return. So it takes that away from having to sort of figure it out yourself. The other mode that's really cool is a tilt mode where you literally can just hold the phone, and depending on how it moves, you control the drone that way. So you can spin around in the air and the drone spins around just based on your movements. We keep improving Ghost, so we keep adding on features, and Ghost is really the quadcopter that's meant for individual use. We also have a whole other fleet. This is one example of another copter we have. This is the Skyway. And it can carry up to 12 pounds, so it really opens up an ability to mount different kinds of professional cameras. Sweet. And it's just gotten a lot of interest, obviously, from filmmakers, photographers, to really take that to the next level.
So what we have is a portable Bluetooth speaker. But unlike a traditional speaker, we've removed the speaker cone entirely. Now what's left is a transducer at the bottom. Now what we need is a surface to resonate. So when we apply the base egg to a surface, we're essentially turning that into our speaker cone and causing a moving diaphragm.